Today I'm going to prove to you that artificial intelligence can build an entire business from scratch. I'm not just talking about AI helping you run things. I'm talking about AI doing almost everything. Think about this. 5 years ago, building a successful business meant one of two things. Either spending years mastering 20 different skills or having enough money to hire people who already had those skills. It was like having gatekeepers literally everywhere, making sure that only a select few could succeed. But we're living in a technology revolution that's changed everything, because for the first time in history, AI can virtually handle every single aspect of running a business, from market research to content creation, from customer service to sales. AI is transforming what's possible for entrepreneurs. And here's what fascinates me the most, and what most people are just completely missing. Everyone's trying to use AI to just improve their business. They're asking it to, write better emails or create better social media posts, but there's a much bigger opportunity right in front of us. Now, when I first started exploring AI for business, I did something different. Instead of deciding what kind of business I wanted to build and then using AI to help me, I let AI actually analyze the current market and tell me what business that I should build. And what it revealed completely changed my perspective on making money online. So I'm going to show you guys the exact ChatGPT prompt that I used, which uncovered a business model with virtually unlimited scaling potential, almost zero overhead, and the ability to generate passive income while you sleep. This is a business that doesn't require you to be an expert at anything, because AI handles all the complex parts for you. But before I actually reveal what that is, let me show you exactly how I got AI to find the perfect business model. So I opened up ChatGPT and I gave it this specific prompt. I said, I'm looking to start an online business that can be run mostly by AI. I want to create something that can be started with minimal upfront investment, has potential for passive income, can scale without requiring any of my time, and has a proven track record of success. Now, based on this criteria, what are the most profitable business models in 2025? All right, now ChatGPT came back with several options. Of course, we got drop shipping, we got digital product creation, and AI-powered consultation services. But what caught my attention the most was something very, very different. It suggested a business model that's experiencing explosive growth right now. It showed me something called AI-powered content channels. Now, let me show you exactly why it stood out. Now, unlike dropshipping, where you need inventory, deal with a bunch of suppliers, or digital products where you need expertise in your field, this model lets AI handle most of it for you. So I dug deeper and I asked ChatGPT, okay, tell me more about AI-powered content channels. What makes them so different from the traditional content creation? And this is where it gets very interesting. ChatGPT revealed something that completely changed my perspective. YouTube automation channels are experiencing unprecedented growth because of three major shifts. AI can now create content that is indistinguishable from human-created content. So the barrier of entry has almost dropped to zero, and the demand for content is higher than ever before. But here's what really caught my attention. When I asked ChatGPT to analyze the profit potential of different AI content platforms, YouTube stood out for one crucial reason. Unlike other platforms, YouTube has something unique, a built-in monetization system that rewards high-quality content regardless of who or what creates it. While Instagram and TikTok struggle with constant monetization issues, YouTube channels constantly generate passive income for years to come from a single piece of content. But that's not even the most interesting part. Now, when I asked ChatGPT to analyze successful YouTube automation channels, it showed me something fascinating. The most successful channels aren't the ones with the biggest budgets or the most experience. No, they're the ones that are using AI in a very specific way, and it's something that they call the AI content triangle. Think about this. Traditional YouTubers need to be good at three things: creating engaging content, maintaining consistent quality, and understanding the algorithm. But with AI, this entire triangle can be automated. And I'm not just talking about using ChatGPT to write scripts. I'm talking about a complete system where AI will research trending topics, create compelling scripts, generate professional voiceovers, edit your entire videos, and even create clickbait thumbnails that get you clicks. Let me show you exactly what this looks like in action. Remember that digital marketing agency idea that ChatGPT suggested? Well, running an agency actually means consistently chasing clients, managing teams, and dealing with endless meetings. But with the YouTube automation channel, you're building an asset that works for you 24/7. Once set up correctly, it can generate multiple video ideas, create content while you sleep, and scale without requiring more of your own time. And you'll be able to even earn money on videos that you created months or even years ago. Here's an example of a video I posted 2 years ago, which got me 7.2 million views and generated almost $25,000. That's almost $1,000 a month for the last 2 years from content that I posted years ago. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. If it's this easy, then why isn't everyone doing it? And that's exactly the right question to ask, because here's the truth. Most people who are trying YouTube automation are doing it completely wrong. They're either trying to use basic AI tools or just copy other channels, or even just using outdated strategies from 2023. Or worse, they're paying thousands of dollars for guru courses which don't teach you methods that work anymore. But here's what's actually working right now. The secret isn't just using AI, it's using AI strategically. And after analyzing hundreds of successful automation channels, I've discovered that there are only 3 things that you need to get right. The first is that you need to choose the right niche, and not just any niche, but one that AI can actually use to create the most compelling content for. Most people will jump straight into motivation or cryptocurrency because they think it's easy, but those niches are oversaturated and hardly ever get monetized. Instead, you want to look at what I call high-value niches, topics where people are actively searching for this information and staying to watch the entire videos. I'm talking about niches like historical documentaries, or fascinating science explanations, or mind-blowing facts about the world. Now, second and very important is that you need to have the right AI stack, not just ChatGPT, but a complete system of tools that are working together. And I'm going to show you exactly which tools and how to use them strategically. And third, this is the part where most people miss. You need to create the right content strategy, because here's something fascinating. YouTube's algorithm actually treats AI-generated content differently than human-created content. And once you understand those differences, you can use them to your advantage. So I've broken down how to actually find these niches in 5 simple steps. Step number 1 is using AI to find what I call evergreen profit pockets, which are topics that consistently make money year after year. Now, here's what makes this approach different. Instead of just picking a popular niche like finance or celebrity, you're going to let AI analyze 3 critical factors. First, we look at content sustainability. This means finding topics where AI can consistently create high-quality, engaging content without running into repetitive or quality issues. For example, AI excels at creating documentary-style content about history, science, or real-world events because there's an endless supply of fascinating stories to tell. Now, second, we examine the monetization potential. Every niche has a different RPM, and RPM means the revenue per 1,000 views, which is how much we make as YouTubers. And the differences can be pretty mental. I've seen some niches make you around $2 per 1,000 views, while others make you $20 per 1,000 views or more. Now, with AI, we can actually predict which topics will generate the highest revenue before creating any video. Third, and this is very, very crucial, is that we analyze what I call the AI advantage factor. Some niches are just plain and simple oversaturated with human creators, making it nearly impossible to compete. But there are some specific topics where AI-generated content actually outperforms humans, and these are the niches that we're looking for. These are the gold mines. All right, let me open up ChatGPT and share the exact prompt that uncovers these opportunities. Here's what I type. Analyze the most profitable YouTube niches in 2025. Now, for each niche, I need the average RPM, which is the revenue per 1,000 views, content sustainability score 1 out of 10, competition level, AI content creation feasibility. So please focus on only these niches where faceless content performs well. Now, what ChatGPT reveals is fascinating. Among all the options, 3 types of content consistently stand out. First is what I call deep dive documentaries. These are 10 to 15 minute videos that explore fascinating historical events, scientific discoveries, or unsolved mysteries. These topics are perfect for AI because they require extensive research and fact compilation, something that AI just excels at. Plus, they typically earn you between $6 to $9 RPM because they attract highly engaged viewers. Second is analysis content, breaking down complex events or phenomena in an easy to understand way. Think about videos explaining natural disasters or engineering marvels, or even space exploration. These videos often hit the sweet spot of being both educational and entertaining, which YouTube algorithm loves. And the third category, which might actually surprise you, is untold stories. These are videos that reveal lesser known aspects of well-known topics. The AI advantage here is incredible because it can analyze thousands of sources to find fascinating details that even dedicated researchers would probably miss. But here's the key, you don't just pick one of these categories. The real magic happens when you combine them. Let me show you how. I'm gonna type in another prompt into ChatGPT. All right, so given these 3 content categories, help me create content strategy that combines the elements of each. Focus on topics that have high search volume, maintain viewer retention, and can be enhanced with AI research, and have minimal competition to face-based channels. Now, what ChatGPT reveals next is the perfect content formula for YouTube automation. It shows us how to create what I call multi-layer content. These are videos that combine deep research with compelling storytelling. and viral potential. Let me show you guys an example, all right? So instead of making a simple documentary about the Titanic, you'd explore content that explores something like the untold technology that could have saved the Titanic. This hits all three categories that we discussed. It's a documentary-style deep dive, it provides technical analysis, and it reveals an untold story angle. But here's where it gets really interesting. When you input this strategy back into ChatGPT, it shows us how to actually structure these videos for virality to make maximum amount of revenue. The AI suggests breaking down each topic into what it calls curiosity peaks. And these are points in the video that keep viewers watching longer. Create a video structure for a 10-minute video documentary that combines historical events, technical analysis, and lesser-known facts. Include strategic points to maintain viewer retention and optimize it for YouTube algorithm. The prompt I just gave you won't be enough to write the perfect script, but if you click the link in the description of this video, it'll take you to my free school community where I give away all my script tools and all my prompts, so you can combine that what I gave you, and you can create viral-worthy scripts every single time. Now let me show you guys exactly how to create these videos using AI, and why this system is completely different than what most people are doing. Now instead of just using one AI tool, we're gonna build what I call the production pipeline. This is a series of specialized AI tools that each handle different aspects of video creation. Let me break this down for you. It starts with research. We use Claude AI for this because it has incredible ability to analyze multiple sources and compile comprehensive research. But here's the key, guys. People just always ask for information. Instead, we're going to use Claude to create what I call a story matrix, which is essentially a breakdown of every fascinating angle, statistic, and lesser known fact about the topic. Then we move on to the scripting, and this is where it gets really, really interesting. Remember when I mentioned those curiosity peaks? Well, we feed that research into ChatGPT, but with a specific framework that structures our content to maintain viewer retention. The script isn't just informative, it's designed to keep viewers watching all the way to the end. But here's where the magic happens, guys. Voice generation. Here we use 11 Labs, but not in the way that most people do by just generating a standard voiceover. We're actually going to train the AI with a specific tone and cadence that's proven to maintain high engagement. The difference in viewer retention is actually mental. For video creation, we're going to be using in-video AI, but with a crucial twist. We're not just going to be throwing clips together, we're going to be using AI to analyze which visual elements keep the viewers watching the longest. Every transition, every effect, and every visual element is based on data, not guesswork. Finally, for thumbnails, we're going to be using Midjourney combined with a specific prompt framework that's engineered to maximize the click-through rate. This isn't just about creating clickbait, it's about generating thumbnails that accurately represent the content while still being compelling enough for people to click. Let me walk you through creating an actual video using the AI system. So we'll use a topic that perfectly fits with our hybrid strategy, which is how ancient engineering could solve modern problems. So first, let's start off by opening up Claude and input our research prompt, which is analyze ancient engineering solutions that could solve current world problems, include technological innovations, architectural designs, and sustainable practices. Focus on lesser known examples with modern applications. Now guys, look at what Claude generates. Instead of it just listing facts, it creates a comprehensive story matrix with 3 fascinating angles that we can explore. Number 1 is a Roman concrete that self-repairs in seawater. Number 2 is ancient Persian wind towers that could revolutionize modern cooling systems. And the lost Indian water harvesting techniques that could solve today's water crisis. Insane. Now we take this research to ChatGPT for our script structures. Watch what happens when we input our specialized prompt, which was to create a documentary script that reveals how ancient engineering solutions could transform modern technology. Structure it with curiosity peaks every 2 minutes, include specific statistics that engineering details that would surprise viewers, and boom. The script that it generates followed our proven retention framework, which has an opening hook that challenges common assumptions, 3 major revelations spaced throughout the technical analysis that builds credibility, and a surprising conclusion that connects the viewer's life. Now guys, it's time for the voice. So head over to 11 Labs, and here's where our approach is very, very different. I know most of you are thinking that this will probably sound like an AI robot, but I promise you that's no longer the truth, and here's why. You can actually customize and adjust the tone and emotion and add natural pauses and emphasis, and even include breathing and subtle voice cracks to make this thing really come to life. It's so realistic that there are so many big YouTubers out there that are using it to this day, and no one's even noticing. Here's how to make it sound absolutely perfect. Now, the first thing you need to do is go into professional mode and turn that on, all right? Then from there, set the stability to 75%, and you can use these punctuation tricks for natural pauses. So you can add commas for short pauses, periods for longer pauses, exclamation marks for emphasis, and 3 dots for dramatic effect. And boom, guys, just like that, you have a lifelike voiceover in seconds. All right, now let me show you exactly how to optimize both the video creation and the thumbnail process, because this is where most channels lose views before they even start watching. First, let's talk about the video structure. Now, when we feed that script into InVideo AI, we're not just creating a standard documentary, we're implementing what I call retention triggers. These are specific elements that keep viewers watching every 45 to 60 seconds. We're going to introduce what I call pattern interrupts. This could be a surprising statistic that challenges common beliefs, or it could be a visual demonstration that makes a complex concept simple, or like a what-if scenario that connects the viewer's life. For example, in our ancient engineering video, instead of just explaining how Roman concrete works, we show a side-by-side comparison showing modern concrete deteriorating while 2,000-year-old Roman structures still stand perfectly. This visual contrast creates what YouTube algorithm calls a high retention moment. But here's where we actually differentiate our content. We use AI to analyze successful videos in our niche and identify exactly where those viewers typically drop off. Then we structure our content to place our strongest elements at those critical points. And that's how we create viral-worthy content. All right, now for thumbnails, this is crucial. I've seen many similar videos get completely different view counts just because of the thumbnail. So here's the exact process that you would want to use. First, head over to Midjourney and use this specific prompt structure. If you want to use it, just pause the video and copy it from there. And with that, we want to generate 12 variations. But why 12 variations? Why not just 1 or 2? Because the data shows that our first ideas are usually the most obvious and perform the worst. It's typically variations 8 through 12 that actually produce the breakthrough thumbnails. So then we're going to take these Midjourney generations into Photoshop or even Canva if you like, and we're going to apply what we call the 3-second rule. Your thumbnail needs to communicate 3 things in under 3 seconds. What the video is about, why it's interesting, and what makes it different from similar videos. Let me show you exactly what I mean about thumbnail design. Look at these 2 thumbnails for the same topic about ancient Roman concrete. Here's what most people do. They just take a basic photo of some Colosseum and then they add text on top that says Roman concrete secrets and call it a day. The image is dark, it blends in with the background, and there's nothing about it that makes you want to click. This thumbnail might get a 2 to 3% click-through rate if you're lucky. Now look at this version. We have a dramatic split-screen composition. On the left, we have a crumbling modern bridge with deep cracks, highlighted in red. And on the right, we have ancient concrete structures standing pristine after 2,000 years with a subtle blue glow, emphasizing their durability. The title is Modern Concrete Falls in 50 Years, Roman Concrete Lasts 2,000. This creates immediate intrigue. Do you guys see the difference? The second thumbnail does those 3 things perfectly. It creates visual contrast that catches the eye, it tells a clear story without words, and it triggers curiosity by highlighting something unexpected. This kind of thumbnail consistently gets between 12 to 15% click-through rate because it makes people stop scrolling and think, wait, what? How is that even possible? Guys, practice this and I promise you will be hitting viral videos with minimal effort every single time. Now, I want to quickly talk about what no one else tells you about building a YouTube automation channel. The real advantage isn't just about growing one channel. It's about what happens once your system is properly trained. Let me explain what I mean. Most people get fixated on growing their first channel. They obsess over views, the subscribers, and the analytics, but they're missing the bigger picture. Once you actually have your AI systems dialed in, you can literally replicate the success across multiple channels. Think about this. When a traditional YouTuber wants to start a second channel, they need to double their work, double their filming, double their editing, double everything. But with AI automation, you can actually run multiple channels simultaneously without requiring more of your time. This is where it gets really interesting. Instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, you can test different niches, different content styles, different approaches, all at the same time. Some channels might take off quickly while others grow slowly, but you're building multiple income streams with the same amount of effort. Guys, the reality is this. AI isn't just changing how we create content, it's completely transforming what we thought was possible for creators. You don't need to be an expert in 20 different skills. You don't need to have a huge budget, and you don't need to understand how to use these tools the right way. What I've shown you today is literally just the beginning. The system works whether you want to build one successful channel or scale up multiple channels. The key is just starting now, while this opportunity is wide open. If you guys want to watch a 1-hour course that I put together with a comprehensive breakdown of how to start a YouTube automation channel in 2025, then click the link in the screen. I'll see you guys there.